Oh, hello. Welcome to No Waste. You've just caught me looking at some clips on the TV. For this episode, we've asked all of our No Waste supporters to show us some of the things they do to help reduce waste. And we've asked them to look at three things, 3 R's we call it. We've got reduce, rethink and... Professor, what's the third R? He's going to get some nachos. Professor, what's the third R again?
It's okay, Doctor. I'm ready to go. I've got my nachos. You asked me a very good question. What's the other R? There's so many of them, isn't there? You've got rethink, repurpose. I think the one we're going to look at is reuse. Oh, you've been given the remote control, Doctor. I'll get it started. Oh, thank you. Tell you what, you must be thinking about making some mess, sitting there with your popcorn and your peony on. Let's watch these videos.
We made this castle out of a cardboard box and we decided to paint it.
If you get a takeaway, keep the containers for storage, but make sure to wash them. And you never know, if you have an egg box lying around in your house, they could be used for a cheeky little art project.
I made this bird feeder out of a lemonade bottle. We've tied it to the fence. It's got foam and here are the fat rolls that the birds eat in the bottom.
We reuse tins so that we can put our pencils in there so we don't get mixed up with where they are.
I recycle by using old glass jars to organize all my things and put all my pens and pencils and rubbers and all my beads and things like that, and that's how I recycle. Bye!
This jam jar can store or this sugar, and this Nutella jar can store the spice.
I made a sugar box and I cut it out and I used it for a phone to stand up. I keep cardboard and milk bottles for my craft projects. One of the things we do in our house is that my dad makes labels for packages out of old envelopes. Use your empty toilet paper to make craft and flour. Do not bin it, reuse it.
What I do at home to reduce plastic is watch stuff on YouTube, what cool stuff you can make out of plastic.
Always give stuff to me so I can create it into something else. I can reuse it. So the other day I made an old bracelet holder into like a bracelet maker into a necklace holder.
To reduce waste at home, I use things for something new like this box.
Smelly old sock puppet. An old cardboard box. It's a puppet theatre.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Thank you.
That bottle and put it around it in a plant and then cover it and you have a greenhouse.
I reduce waste by taking toilet paper rolls, cutting them up, and then putting them together for a guinea pig treat. Or you can fill them up with paint and put a treat inside, and then once the guinea pigs have fun, like this little one.
We reuse wood to make a vegetable box. And here's our vegetables. They're starting to grow along.
Hello, Patrick McCaig here. This is the way I help the environment by using a plastic bag to hold the soil that makes the plants grow and using a water bottle that gives the plants water. So yeah.
Food boxes, food containers, keep them, use them for your next set of seeds. Here I've got lettuce plants grown in an old margarine tub which I can use over and over.
Me and my family, we have separate bins for separate things. So when I have to put something in the bin, I have to think of what it's made of and what bin it has to go into. And I make sure me and my family always put it in the correct bin. These are the 3 bins we use at home. We use the cardboard one for that we can use recycled cardboard and anything else that's recyclable. General waste is anything that is not recyclable, and our food waste is the one where we put food to compost.
This is my old bike. Instead of taking it to the dump, I'm going to take it to the bike station so another child can use it.
No.
Brown.
No.
It's the brown one in my balloon.
And it's brown.
So,
Well.
I've been using mushroom compost from the local mushroom farm, and it smells.
when we have peelings or apple cores, we put them in the food waste. Then it gets put away into the recycling, and that's how we recycle at our house.
We can reuse shopping bags. We can reduce water bottles. We can think about the impact I am having on a planet.
So you can make a poster of things to put in your blue, green and brown bins. You can just generally recycle more. You can make posters to say what could happen if you didn't make sure or if you don't care. And make sure you're putting the litter in the correct bins, because if you don't, there could be a lot of bad consequences that happens if you're careless or don't make sure.
If you have macaroni and you still have lots on the bowl that you make it in,
You can either have it for your next meal, or you can freeze it.
Today I'm going to be doing something good for the environment, putting litter in its correct bins.
We reduce waste by recycling. Reuse. We reuse things by giving unwanted goods to charity. Rethink. We rethink by realising how our actions affect the planet.
Hi, so basically what we do is we recycle all the stuff that's recyclable, and some of the stuff like glass jars we use for storage instead of throwing them away because we know that they're quite useful.
When we go shopping, we go and buy things that are in boxes that are reusable and recycled.
We have 2 bins in our house, and one is for normal and one is for recycling.
Probably got boxes around in our house. So what we could do is we could put recycling things in the box, take it to the dump, and that means we're recycling the box and we're recycling the waste. That means we're helping the planet, but make sure to reduce, reuse, recycle.
We reuse our recycling for future school projects.
Cycle or red cans. Metal cans.
Okay, so we've moved to our weekly shop, and this is our fridge prior to our delivery this week. You can see we've really reduced our food waste. We've also got our water bottles that we are filling from our tap.
To reduce waste at home, we recycle plastic and paper.
In my house, we reduce by giving our old toys to charity.
We only buy stuff we need.
We also try eat food before it has to be binned.
We've rethought a new way of using our cleaning products. You have your bottles here, you use it. We've got a company that sends us these packages through the post. They contain a pouch of concentrated material. You put it into your bottle, whatever the cleaning material is, dilute it. Once you've finished this, you put it back in the box, package them up, send them back to the company, they reuse them.
Another thing that we do is when I grow up my old clothes, like all of these, I give them to some of my younger friends.
We use reusable bottles. We use refill packs to refill our soap. And we use reusable bags every time we go shopping.
Turn off the light when we're not using it. My mum and dad uses reusable bags when shopping. We make sure the tap is closed after using.
Turn off the TV and lights in a room when I'm not using them.
I have started to take smaller portions at dinner time to stop food waste.
I always remember to eat all my food at tea time.
When I go shopping, I always use this bag.
Bag says it all. Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Hi, Dr. Plastic and Dr. Design asked me to let you know what I'm doing to reduce, reuse and recycle during the lockdown. I've repurposed an old scarf to make this face mask that I wear in the shops when I'm out and about. I've also reduced my use of razor blades to look more like Professor Plastic. What do you think?
We love to recycle!
Wow, they were amazing. Even a We Love Recycling dance. A huge thank you from everyone on the Nae Waste team to all of you who are willing to show us what you do to help reduce waste. It's amazing that if we all do small things, together we can make a big difference. Thank you for watching Nae Waste at St John's.